Number 1. The average is something you dislike. When you leave your normal surroundings, life begins. You don't want to be average, and you believe you were created to be extraordinary. You believe that anything less is not an option for you. This section emphasizes the importance of thought over matter. You aspire to be the best. When it comes to service, you want to go above and beyond. You want to take care of the individuals who are important to you. Your ability to succeed will be determined by your thinking. It will stoke your ambition to master any goal you have set for yourself. If you want to be better than average, you should focus on the following qualities. 2. You have self-control and discipline. Discipline is the link between objectives and accomplishments. I know I've already mentioned things, but I'd like to go over them again. It goes without saying that mastering self-discipline and self-control is one of the most important aspects of being an entrepreneur. Everyone wants to buy something right now, but no one wants to look at the broader picture and take action. There is no one to tell you to work when you are your own boss. There is no one to evaluate your performance. You have no one to answer to but yourself. This sounds nice, but it could become a trap if you don't have the necessary discipline and self-control. You tend to delay, get lazy, take things for granted, and, most importantly, you disregard mountains of tasks if you lack these skills. Let's not forget that, while being a boss is fantastic, it also comes with a tremendous deal of responsibility. Number 3. You have no fear of failing. Failure is not the inverse of success. It's a requirement for achievement. I think of Jack Ma whenever I write or speak about failures. Alibaba's founder once stated that he had applied to Harvard several times but had been turned down each time. He purposefully did it to learn how to overcome his fear of failing. This is, in my opinion, one of the most effective ways to practice dealing with failure. What better way to learn how to deal with failure than to be turned down by one of the world's most prestigious universities? Those who are fearful of failure are the ones who attain great success. Those that take this safe route, on the other hand, become just another statistic. In addition, failure is not unreversible. It should not prevent you from acting. Mark Cuban once said, "All it takes is to be right once, and you've made it." 4. You are a morning person. Unless you cultivate the practice of rising up earlier than others, you will not be able to change the world. Our brain is at its most efficient when we first wake up. Our brains perform at peak capacity as soon as we open our eyes in the morning, according to studies. Because this is when our minds are at their most productive, it's recommended to complete the majority of tasks at this period. Every entrepreneur realizes that getting up early in the morning increases productivity. Some even argue that working during these hours is easier because it is usually quite quiet, allowing them to focus. Even if you aren't getting up at early in the morning anymore, you have the option here. 5. You're in the company of wonderful people. You'll be the 10th one if you hang out with 9 sad people. You'll be the 10th one if you hang out with 9 broke people. We have no control over our family, where we grow up, or our birth circumstances. However, we have the option of choosing who we spend our time with. Successful people are aware of their peers' influence. Who they spend the most of their time with has the potential to shape who they are in the future. This is because successful people have a seductive aura around them. Spending more time with them causes you to act and change in ways that are similar to theirs. You'll begin to have a more positive mindset. Your work ethics will improve. You'll begin to communicate more effectively. You begin to read similar literature. You get my drift. Others who have achieved great success understand that you can only be successful if you surround yourself with people who want to be special. You'll eventually strive to outcompete each other, and we all know how healthy competition is. 6. You don't complain about anything. I believe some people enjoy whining as much as they enjoy doing nothing, says the author. Yes, business owners can be unpleasant, but some of them go too far and whine excessively. Sure, being honest and truthful has benefits, but you must be cautious since there are also disadvantages. I used to be one of them, always moaning about how difficult life was. Because both of my parents were diagnosed with chronic illnesses at the same time, I had to reduce my quest of excellence. I'm sure you catch on. To cut a long tale short, I grew accustomed to my surroundings over time. I still whine, but beneath the whine I'm always seeking for opportunities. Rather than focusing solely on the problem, I examine both the problem and the solution. This mindset altered the course of my life for the rest of my life. As a result, refrain from whining excessively. It's a complete waste of time. Begin exploring for possibilities behind it. Execute. That's all for today, guys. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for daily life-changing videos. I am going for today. We'll back in next video. Bye.